Yo,
What's
up, peeps? Welcome back. We had to invite Emma back because we had so much fun last week.
We did, didn't we? We had a good time.
So we're going to do it again. Okay, so Emma's invited me over to build on what we started last week.
Yes.
Because she started some projects around her house, like these pictures she wants to hang, but more specifically, this DIY light project she's been working on. Okay, so the fun part about this one, Emma, is I'm going to help you do a project at your house using only the tools that
Jeff,
she has here.
That is limited. That is really
But
limited.
it's going to work.
Okay,
Okay,
we'll do it.
Where's the tickle trunk?
It's over this way.
Let's go.
Okay, so Jeff, there is not a lot of tickling going on in this tickle trunk.
Okay.
But we do have a level, which we learned how to use last week. Yes, master teacher.
Nice.
The hammer, all in the wrist.
Good.
And the stud finder.
Okay, so we're going to put this light up there using these tools. We don't need the tape measure, but I just wanted to show you guys Emma's amazing tape measure. Okay, I'd like to shorten the chain on this light because it actually hangs too low.
Do you ever want your chain to actually be shorter, Jeff?
No, but hanging too low, we don't want it hanging too low.
Okay. Jeff is now stripping the wires. And ladies, I know that is one of your fantasies, but it's not as awesome as it seems in this moment. If I didn't know that you could strip some wires with the scissors, is this kosher?
I didn't know that I could do this either, but it seems to work. We'll just make it work. Okay.
Hey Jeff, how are you doing up there?
Pretty hot right now.
Is it hot? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting it?
Yeah.
Slowly but surely? Are you hating me a little bit right now?
How could I ever hate you then?
I have the most important job right now, which is handing Jeff the screwdriver. Ladies, fuse.
I need the pliers.
So, I'm learning a lot, obviously. So Jeff asked me for a Moret, and I thought he was talking about some type of delicious sandwich.
Moret.
Moret, and what do those do?
These tie the wires together, and typically we don't reuse these.
But budget.
But, okay, light is hung.
Jeff's the best.
Final
Oh,
piece.
yeah.
That's you.
Me?
All you.
Ah!
Watch yourself.
I can't hang off this?
No, you can't hang off. Okay, hit it.
Let's do it. Moment of truth. I see light.
Nice work.
Follow the light.
That's good. We did it. Okay,
So that was much harder than we had anticipated.
Yeah, and I didn't really want to show you guys how to do electrical because I don't condone doing your own electrical.
Don't do it. Just don't do it.
It was fun doing it with your tools, or lack thereof.
Lack of. But in the spirit of what these little segments are and having takeaways, we're not going to rob you of that. So what are you going to teach me tonight, Jeff?
We're going to teach you how to find a stud.
This one. And more.
In the wall.
In the wall.
Yes. Okay? Mm-hmm. Let's do it. Okay, so there's a few ways that I'll teach you how to find a stud.
I want to. I
Now,
want to know.
Emma had a stud finder, which is the most obvious.
I'm winning at this, guys.
But she didn't know she had it. So let's pretend she didn't have this.
I didn't know I had it, but I have one, apparently.
She's got what it takes. So there's two ways we can find a stud. We can use our eyes and our ears to tap on the wall and look for drywall screws. But there's an obvious way before that.
What is it?
Well, I'm standing right here.
Oh, God.
No.
The joke's getting old now, isn't it?
Yeah, really. Okay, the first thing you want to do to find a stud is there's a stud beside every plug, okay? So down at this plug here, there's going to be a stud on this side or on this side.
Oh, this one sounds different.
Yeah. I think our stud's on this side. So when I'm tapping, I'm listening for hollowness. Our stud is definitely on this side. It feels more firm.
So obviously Jeff is getting a bespoke suit made with my tape measure.
Yes. But what you need to know about studs is typically they're spaced 16 inches away from one another. So once you find your first stud, you can measure 16 inches away to find your next stud.
And I learned how to use a tape measure last week, but apparently the red ones.
Yeah, so every 16, there's a red number. 16, 32, 48, so on and so forth. Okay, so we can also visually look for studs. We are looking for imperfections in the wall like this. And these are drywall pops from screw heads.
Did they pop because they were having a good time?
Well, this is the other side of your bedroom, isn't it? Okay, so now the stud finder. You're going to put it against the wall, press the button, move it along until you hear a beep, which will indicate the edge of a stud.
Oh!
Okay, we're going to make a mark in the center, in the top. Now I want you to take the tape and then measure from that tick across to your first red tick, and then you can make a mark on that. And if we use the stud finder, okay, so there's the 3 typical ways to find a stud. Now there's 3 more ways.
Uh-oh.
It's personality, intelligence, and looks.
Cool. So...
You got it? So if you got those 3 things, you will find a stud too. Okay, y'all. I hope everyone enjoyed that. That was fun again. Em, thanks so much.
Thanks for having me, Jeff.
Guys, thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Adios.